Hey everyone, so the first thing I was excited to play with the new patch notes was Mono Shurima. They buffed the Sun Disk a little while back, and even Xerath, so the deck was always pretty close to being something good, but the change to Azhir now might have been what the deck finally needed. Now we have two champions that can be ascended super easily, and once they do, you basically win the game. So the way this deck works is that most champions have like a regular form, and then they have one level up, whereas ascended champions can actually level up once like normal, but they also have a third level up. And their third forms are like insanely powerful and usually win you the game once you can get them off. But it's always been like pretty hard to do that until this patch. So the first champion we use is Azhir. When allies attack, you summon an attacking Sand Soldier, and his level up condition is you summon 13 plus allies or landmarks. And so his effect of summoning Sand Soldiers can help like progress him. Then when he levels up, he gets this extra effect where when you summon an ally, you give Azhir and that ally +1 attack this round. But then once you get to the level 2 form, you can't actually progress them to level 3 without restoring the Sun Disk. So the Sun Disk is a landmark, and a while ago they actually buffed this where it just gets played to the field for free. You don't have to spend 1 mana on it anymore. So if your whole entire deck is Mono Shurima, you can play one of these in your deck and it'll immediately get summoned to your field on turn 1. And then it starts counting down. And if it counts down 25 times, you just restore the Sun Disk, and when an ascended ally levels up, you advance at 10 rounds. And so technically by turn 5 it'll be at 20, and if you can level up 2 of your ascended champions, those will be the other 10 rounds you need and it'll level up. And then once you restore the Sun Disk, immediately you draw 1 of each of your ascended allies, and for the rest of the game, your level 2 ascended allies are level 3. And so Azir's level 3 form is that when you level up, you replace your deck with the Emperor's deck, and then you draw 1. When allies attack, you summon an attacking Sandstone Charger. Instead of that like 1/1 little Sand Soldier, you're going to start summoning this like Sandstone Charger. And so this is what your deck will look like after you get the Emperor's deck. These are all the cards in it. You get this really cheap and strong unit that also draws you 1. This card just draws you 2 for cheap. This summons an exact copy of an ally and it's ephemeral and you draw 1. This destroys enemy follower and draws 1. This landmark is pretty nuts. Enemies are vulnerable and on the round start you get to rally. Play in round start, you summon 2 Sand Soldiers and grant them +2/+2. Eternal Gladiator, when I'm summoned, draw 1, and round end, the strongest enemy and I strike each other. Sandstorm just obliterates 3 enemy units or landmarks. And then Ascended Call is nuts. So you rally and then you summon a Renekton and a Nasus and immediately level them up to level 3. And so honestly, Azhir and Xerath are usually enough to win you the game by themselves, especially because of how fast they level up. But leveling up Renekton and Nasus are just really fun game winners that are incredibly strong as well. And so if you can pull this off, this will be really fun. Yeah, then we have Xerath. When an allied landmark is destroyed, you deal 1 to the weakest enemy. And then to level them up, you need to destroy 4+ allied landmarks this game, but it's actually really easy to accomplish, we'll get to later. And then his level 2 form is that he deals 3 to the weakest enemy instead of just 1. And then once you restore the Sun Disk, his like third Ascension is that when an allied landmark is destroyed or round start, you deal 5 to the weakest enemy. And once they have no more enemies, it just does 5 to the enemy nexus instead. And also when an enemy unit would die, you obliterate it instead, which is like kind of not that important, but it will be useful against like mainly Shadow Isles decks that have things like Mist Call or Rekindler. So the deck is pretty straightforward. All you have to do is find a copy of your champions, and they're gonna level up so easy. So by turn 6 or 7, you can end up having like the God cards. And so because of Xerath, we're gonna want a lot of landmarks that can be destroyed. So that's why we run Ancient Preparations. Also, it lets you predict, which is very good in this deck because it allows you to like search for the missing pieces that you'll need. Treasure Seeker is just a good 1-drop, so you don't die to aggro and can put some pressure on. And when it's summoned, you create a Waking Sands in your hand, which is a 2-mana slow speed spell that will summon you a 5/2 ephemeral charger. And so it's a unit that can also let you play another unit to help with Azir's win condition. You could technically consider this Dune Keeper. When it's summoned, it immediately summons another Sand Soldier, so you don't have to play the spell later on like you do with Treasure Seeker. But 1/2 is actually a way worse stat line. It just doesn't trade with enough things. And also, I don't think you're really going to have the board space later a lot of the time, because you're playing a lot of landmarks too. So I really don't think this is really the play, but you technically could consider it. Then we run Ancient Hourglass. I almost want this to be a 3, but sometimes it can be a bit clunky. And so I might talk about this later near the end of the video. But for a lot of these spells, you're going to have to change the ratios depending on the meta. So if there's like a lot of control and a lot of removal, I actually feel like this could be a 3 of, because this deck just, you really need to keep your champions alive. And so Hourglass is a really cheap way of doing that. And we don't have that many options in Shurima. It obliterates an ally to summon a stasis statue in place with the ally stored inside. And it's also really good because the stasis statue is a landmark itself. It will be destroyed after 1 turn. And so as soon as you play this card, you get 1 trigger for Azhir because you got a landmark. And then the next turn when it's destroyed, you get one more trigger for Xerath. I think it's a super good card that again could be a 3-of depending on the meta. Aspiring Chronomancer is a really good 2-drop with Predict. This technically is cuttable, but again the Predict is really good in these types of decks. Preservarium is a landmark that lets you draw 2. Rockhopper is a unit that also gives you a landmark, the Rolling Sands. And so it's 2 triggers for Azir and 1 for Xerath. So it's a super important card. Then we have Soothsayer. It actually is pretty broken. A lot of people are comparing Sundisk to Tree now that it's so easy to level up. And it honestly is a pretty fair comparison. And this deck might actually be pretty problematic now. And I think this is one of the big reasons why. So landmark removal is already kind of awkward in Runeterra. But the fact that you can actually put a spell shield on the landmark is actually kind of nuts. When you summon this card, it grants all allied champions and landmark spell shield. And yeah, so most decks don't have landmark removal. And even if they do, they usually don't run 3 of it. And even if they did, they probably wouldn't draw them all, right? And so being able to put a spell shield on your landmark just makes it so much more likely that you're going to actually be able to achieve your win condition. And so depending on the meta, if there's a lot of landmark removal, you could actually up this to 3. But it's a very nuts card in this deck. And this Devout really helps this win condition as well. It's a 3/3, and when it dies, you summon a Sarcophagus, which is a landmark, and then when that landmark is destroyed, you summon a 5/3 Fearsome. And so this on play gives you an Azir trigger because it's a unit. When it dies, it gets you a landmark, which is another Azir proc. And then when the countdown expires, it's a trigger for Xerath, and it gives you another unit for another trigger for Azir. But yeah, so as you can see, there's like a lot of different cards that just really help your champions level up very easily. The Quicksand got changed, where instead of giving an ally -4 attack and disabling its keywords, you can now choose to do the same thing, or split the effects between 2 different enemies, and give them each -2 and disable their positive keywords. And so I think depending on the meta, you could change this up. Maybe you don't need 3 of them. But I think this is one of the best ways to just stall and make sure you can actually stay in the game. It's kind of like a Hush that can work on 2 different enemies, which is pretty broken. Really good against Overwhelm decks or Elusive decks. And so yeah, a really powerful card to just make sure you can stall extra rounds to level up your champions. Whether the Arcane destroys an allied landmark or one of your mana gems to deal 4 to a unit. Pretty good removal. Dealing 4 is usually all you need for most champions. And it potentially helps Xerath by destroying an allied landmark. Then Unraveled Earth summons 2 Roiling Sands, 2 landmarks, and also draws you 1. This is actually really good for turbo leveling Xerath, but it's a really slow card, and so I don't really recommend running too many of these. But in a slower meta, you could get greedy and maybe use this to level up your Xerath even faster, but I don't think it's really necessary. I'm also not the biggest fan of Desert Naturalist. When you play it, you destroy a landmark. If it's allied, you summon a Grumpy Rock Bear, which is a 5/4. I think it's pretty necessary, especially right now with a lot of other people playing Mono Shurima. You want to be able to attempt to kill their Sundisk. A lot of people were also playing Bandle Tree, so this is also good for that, and countering their Bandle Tree landmark. So I think at the moment this is really useful and potentially even could be a 3-of. But if for some reason there's not many other landmark decks in the meta, this could just be cut entirely. Also, the best combo with this card is going to be on the Sarcophagus from the Endless Devout. So if you can get this Endless Devout to die on turn 3, and you get the Sarcophagus landmark, if you destroy that, for one action, like just playing this one card, you end up getting this 2/4, and then you destroy an allied landmark, so you get the 5/4 Grumpy Rock Bear. And then because it's the Sarcophagus that you destroyed, when that's destroyed, you get the 5/3 Fearsome. And yeah, so for one action, you can end up with a 2/4, a 5/4, and a 5/3 Fearsome. And it's pretty crazy. We got Golden Ambassador. You have a guaranteed allegiance, and so you draw a champion and grant it +2/+2, and the stats are actually really useful and make it way harder for the enemies to remove them. And this deck is really reliant on its champions, so it's just pretty cool we can run this card and sort of run 8 of our champions. Then Rite of Negation is really powerful. It's like a deny, but sometimes worse, sometimes better. You have to kill an ally or destroy one of your mana gems, but then you can stop all enemy fast spells, slow spells, and skills if they use a lot of them on the stack. And so this will let you counter people trying to kill your landmarks or your champions. I think 2 is a sweet spot. I think 1 is too little and you're going to regret not drawing this sometimes, but 3 might be a little bit too much depending on the meta. But yeah, so this deck just got buffed a lot. It was always one of the most fun decks in the entire game in my opinion. I'm almost kind of scared about how easy it is to level this up because it might become really popular and honestly pretty problematic. Because when these champions get to level 3 Ascended, it really is insanely powerful where you basically just win the game on the spot. And they might have made it too easy to accomplish now, so I guess we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's about it for me. I want to thank you guys for watching, and if you guys haven't subscribed yet, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe. Maybe even like the video, it would really help me out. And as always, if you want to see me play anything in the near future, you can leave a comment below. I try to make Runeterra videos every single day, so the extra ideas are definitely useful. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks. We got Ezreal Caitlyn. Interesting. We need to be able to protect our landmark. If we can't, we lose the game. So we're gonna try to predict into Soothsayer, even though we only run 2 of him. If a lot of people are running Nasus, we're gonna have to change the deck, probably. No Soothsayer. What would I worry about? This is not bad. This is just a unit to play before turn 3. Quicksand could be good onto Caitlyn or Ezreal. It's probably I could have just skipped honestly too, but I feel like I wouldn't be able to use Quicksand till like later in the game anyways. It's probably just better I get something to play right now. Also lets me get pretty aggressive here. I could just do 4, but he probably pings 1, so I think I'm down to do this. Cause I have another one anyway in case he just kills this right away. Oh, that kind of sucks. Maybe I only attack with this because I don't really want to make this weak and have him kill with a flock. And I still get the summon if I attack, right? And he has to kill with that thing. Yeah, that's fine. I get an extra summon. So, we're getting really close to leveling up Azhir. He's already halfway. It's kind of cool because you get the free landmark with Sun Disk, and then we have other things like for landmarks like this, and we have Rock Hopper.
Well, what have we here?
That's why I wanted Quicksand for something like that. But I mean, we wouldn't really be able to kill it anyways.
Would you look at this place? One step ahead.
Took it fair and square.
I think we can block it. We kind of want space anyways. I don't know if he's gonna play anything else though. Yes, if I didn't block, I would have lost anyways. We do have protection with Hourglass from this, but we can just play another Azir. So if he wants to kill us, we'll probably let him do it. I really want protection for my landmarks. It's kind of scary. I feel like he has Scorched Earth, and if he doesn't have Scorched Earth, he can just like get it from that.
You'll figure it out. You always do.
Block, okay.
Men die, but Shurima lives forever.
If he makes this weak, I think I can just attack and level it up. Unless he has Culling Strike, then I'm screwed. Okay, yeah, so that doesn't do anything. I only want to level it up because we want to block with it probably. Yeah, now we can block with it. And then we can immediately play down like Xerath, let's say. This will be destroyed soon, so if he only plays one more unit. If he plays one unit. Yeah, that's annoying. He has to open up with that, huh? That's annoying. He has another answer then. Okay. We already leveled up Xerath then too. Which Pretty cool. I think I'll just play this. This will also give us 1. We can block that. Take 4. Take more than 4. I guess. Oh, I should play this. Damn it. I trolled. I mean, I only would have used it to block the 2, so I would have saved 2 health if I played this. Hopefully not the end of the world. But so now we level up everything now, right?
I have risen and weakened Shurima.
We just immediately play down Xerath. It's like way easier now. Holy shit. Like it's way easier to level up everything. We didn't have to use that weird cheeky 6 mana card that levels them up. Nice, we get copies of a champion again. Let's go. Dude, Mono Stream might actually be legit now. Might be a legit deck. Because Xerath was always easy, but Azhir was just taking too long before. Now that he also queues off landmarks being like, what, just summon or just ride? Yeah, just have to summon it. There we go. That's so crazy. It's so easy now to level them up, and then they just like, oh, well, you have 2 god cards, you can't do shit, and you have to just surrender. Ooh, Kindred Viego. Quicksand could be good against Kindred. But it's kind of awkward because that means I need to have something down on turn 4 to be able to kill the Kindred, which would only be Xerath, which means I want to keep that. But that means I wouldn't even be able to play this Ancient Prep if I wanted to be able to... No, I could. Not be able to play Azhir though. Maybe I still keep it. I mean, I'm honestly kind of down to keep anything though. This is like really hard playing around Kindred though. It's kind of weird because you might also have just like a twin and counter my whole play. Kind of weird. Don't really want any of that. He shouldn't have any landmark removal, which is kind of good. You could potentially have like Will, which I don't know how it works, but Will might be able to put this back up. No, I think only Homecoming can do that, right? I might just play an Azir. Because I can just be super aggressive right here. Oh, I could have Camavor and Soldier. Like, if he has... Yeah, so Camavorin is kind of annoying. But like, if I just open attack with these 2, right? You could have like Vile Feast and then just punish. I don't know. It was like okay, I think. And we still have this 3-1 alive in case he goes for a Kindred play.
Shall we, dear wolf?
I'm ready, little lamb.
Azir is the weakest, so I can't really have him do that.
Out of my way.
It's so annoying. You could have so many different things. Like if I go for the Quicksand, then Twin beats me.
Come, we have an empire to build.
Vile Feast beats me. Let's take this.
Remember me, little one. Please. He'll be mine.
He is for the other.
So at least now I can like go for the Quicksand, but also still have my Ancient Hourglass up. Also, his board's full of like bunch of shitters. Like he probably counters my hourglass though, but it is what it is.
I will run you over.
I guess you could like reduce this attack of this one instead, but yeah, he has twin. Oh, it doesn't do anything. Wait, what? Oh, you put it in the health. I thought it, well, I don't know why you. Oh yeah, it doesn't have quick attack anymore, so it wouldn't make sense to put it on attack. I want him to bait him to use some mana before I go for the hourglass, because he could notify, he can deny it. So he still can deny it now. Oh, vengeance it. Okay. Well, yeah, we couldn't do much about that.
Let me hear you call our emperor's name.
Okay, so if he didn't,
Here to hear your cheers.
if he doesn't kill us right now, I literally level it up by just attacking. I guess I can just play this and not have to attack and give him a slay. If I attack and I give him a slay, that's kind of awkward. This kind of sucks though if he can kill it now. Can we, I mean, no, because we already get the. Oh no, we're not gonna get the Emperor's deck, huh? We do have like a guaranteed. Yeah, that sucks.
A glimpse of what is yet to come.
Your emperor commands. Greater things await. It is time.
I mean, if this is being marked, might as well attack with everything, right? Okay.
They will.
But I mean, in one turn when this ticks down, I'll be able to.
Can't spoil our
The level's up this way. Could just take 4. And then this will level up my Xerath. No, I need one to be destroyed, huh? Yeah, I can play one. Does I have another one back up? Even if he does like a vengeance. Okay, this will level it up then, we don't need to do shit. I guess we can do spell shield.
wash away all the troubles you.
Their pulse fades away.
Hey, Kindred levels up.
On to the next.
Oh yeah, I guess I was gonna level up regardless, huh? There's no, I might as well just block. That's probably why he did that base. Yeah, that's a very bad play. Like if it's already gonna die, I might as well just block with it. That's trolling. Don't do what I fucking did. I haven't played this game in a long time. This patch is exciting though. There's a lot of stuff to mess around with, especially this. Like having like mono Shurima possibly be viable is really exciting. I get the Emperor's deck now, right? Yep.
Come, my destiny awaits.
And we'll see if this is enough. I mean, he is Ionia. Can fucking God cards beat Ionia? That's the real test. We can just draw from there. See what we get from the Emperor's deck. Still can't play it. Kind of annoying.
What is tied to a god?
Does it matter which one I do? I don't know. Let's do it. He doesn't have like deny or notify. Okay.
Beneath notice.
Oh, he wants another blocker. That's funny. Oh yeah, we can predict. Something from the deck. Someone at Renekton and Nasus immediately leveled them up to level 3. Do they have to be in your deck though for that to work? I feel like those all kind of suck. Oh no. What do I do with this Emperor's deck? I have to just swing in there? I already have the Emperor's deck, right?
And turn it like so.
To glory.
Like Azhir will die, but I mean that's just giving me a Sand Soldier.
Your emperor commands.
I guess I should attack with this 1/4. Yeah.
Foolish.
Mine.
Hours.
Also, I didn't attack with the right order. It didn't matter here, but I attacked with the wrong order. I think he technically could have capitalized on it. Potentially. Okay, this is kind of a waste because he's gonna get a free thing anyways. Oh, we just kill it. Yeah, I mean, it's just too much value. Like leveling up these guys and like having the free like every single turn kill the weakest thing at least. Like when it doesn't actually kill it, huh? Like Viego's, those little encroaching mists would get eventually big enough to like survive those Xerath blasts. But yeah, I mean, so far every time I've leveled up and got the god cards, you always win. You get to see some Aphelios. I didn't really play back in the time when Aphelios was really dominant, so I don't really know exactly like what to expect. I think I just keep my champs. This might be good to kill Aphelios.
They forced us to choose death.
Although it's kind of like silly keeping that. Now I think about it. Keeping Hourglass, I don't really know why I kept it. I need some earlier units. Aphelios is a 3-drop, so if he just plays it right now, I could just go for the kill.
Time.
Do not see what is, see what will be. That I am superior life form.
Okay. Yeah, just like my habit to keep this Hourglass, because I just really like protection for my champs. But it might have been bit troll. I really like the idea of playing Soothsayer on all of my shit. I could attack for the free soldier. Maybe I'm supposed to. Yeah, see, like stuff like that. Like being able to just like protect it is huge. And then now we're also gonna get to kill that for free. It's like yeah, depending on the deck you're against, like I just love keeping Hourglass. That's why also I used to have 3. I don't know if I still have 3. I think I might have cut it down, but it's really good. Also being able to like now put spell shield and everything now, it's gonna be so hard for him to deal with. Like if he has an aftershock, he's unlikely to have 2, Like, you know what I mean? And like, it's just hard for him to do anything. And now that we have Spell Shield, I think we're okay to just even just play Unraveled Earth. Like, what are we don't have to be afraid of anything now, right? Everything has Spell Shield. Makes it awkward for him to play other things.
Safety disengaged.
I don't want to lose these values, so I think I'm just gonna attack with like this.
The order is
I honestly could attack with these, especially because they have Spell Shield now, but it's kind of unnecessary. I get my free unit for Azhir. I think we can just play it slow. Like he's already getting rid of one of these, and I have board space again. That's the second one. I have a third eventually. I can destroy one myself if I want to. I should probably look for a landmark though. Oh, perfect.
We can always rely on you to keep us safe.
Yeah. Perfect. Get to destroy that. Now I see one landmark. Again, like even if he got like Comet or something off that one thing that he played, what was it? My scroll button's broken. Did he even play anything? He could get a Comet? Oh, yeah, he did. Priestess, yeah. So even if he got like a good thing off Priestess, like we have the Spell Shield, so it's gonna be really hard for him to do anything about that. Hopefully before we level up. I think with Spell Shield we're not scared, but I'm just still gonna pass regardless. I think now we're definitely not scared. But the thing is, we kind of want board space though. I think I lose 2 mana, but I mean, I don't really want to be stuck on board space, but I want to play this, right? We have Quicksand, so I'm not really worried about any crazy big unit he could have. Not really worried about even Zoe. I don't need any of this now. But yeah, this will happen. This will wait 2 turns. Okay, now we have to use Quicksand on that, which is kind of interesting, but it's fine. So yeah, in 2 turns, this will level up automatically. This will level up off of So if I get rid of 2, it's kind of risky, right? Because then it's at 3, and then he could like pale, double pale. I don't think I care. I kind of care about Zoe, like a little bit. I think I'm gonna risk it, mainly because I have the Spell Shield, and I want to test out this like new thing of being able to like do 2 different things. But it's like if he double pales, I'm screwed. But like he probably doesn't have double pale. Okay, thank God. I was gonna say. And so because you have Spell Shield, it's probably fine. And we have a right as well, so maybe just send this in.
It is time.
Hold still.
And so now he could possibly get rid of something, but I think we can just level up Azhir by overriding something like the 1/4, the 2/1. Try this.
Let me hear you call our Emperor's name.
So Azhir's leveled up. Next turn we're gonna level up our Xerath, and which will also level up our Azhir. He is doing some damage with these things, huh? Maybe I just kill it. Oh, I guess I only have to destroy a landmark, right? I could have just destroyed this and then got rid of the 2/2. And leveled him up this turn. Yeah, maybe that was best. I don't think I really care about my mana gems, and so maybe I would rather have a 2/2. But yeah, maybe leveling up this turn would have been better. I could have seen what I get from the Emperor's deck. Let's go. Dude, it's so easy to level them up now. It's just not as fun though. Like I need to get I need to build a Renekton version and like Nasus version. Those are the fucking dope ass gods. Like these are still sick, and like Xerath is sick, and honestly I like the Emperor's deck, but they don't feel as broken as like Renekton just fucking swiping the whole board and killing everything. Yeah, we kill him for free, kill that for free. We don't have any more answers though if he plays any like big elusives like with star shaping or something. Oh, and like or like that. We're still not technically dead. Uh-oh. We have a red negation in case he has burn. But it's kind of scary. Alright, let's do this thing. Let's see if we can kill him. We kill that on round start, right? We descended. We get another thing, right? The big one, the 5/2. Yeah, so if he doesn't have more burn. Do we win? Please don't have more burn. No, no, no. Oh, healing? Oh, it's kind of not good either. Yeah, I should have went wider. Oh, wait, he's full health. Wait, we got him! We got exactly lethal. Even with 20 damage, 20 health. Dude, this is so funny. Every single time I level them up, I win the game. And they level up so easy now. If this deck's actually consistent, it's gonna be so fun. Alright, we got some aggro. Someone is abusing pirate aggro in the new patch. That used to be me. I don't really want to keep Xerath, it's a bit slow, but I'm down to keep Azhir. Because Azhir is like, should give me like 2 blocks and can give me I don't know, extra attackers. I want a champion, but Xerath is too slow. This will give me a blocker on his next turn 3 attack, which is not so bad. Kinda sucks right now that I'm taking 3. Well, what are you gonna do? I need another unit. I don't have any healing, but I do have right for like a decimate. So we might be able to survive this game.
If it's made of sand, I can light it.
He passes, I'm passing. Because he might not want like what he plays to get dragged. Shit. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? I still get another a blocker for his 3-2.
Fortune favors the bold.
So we just play this. Now he can't attack with MF. I guess he can. That's weird. I mean, normally in Pirate Aggro you do just send it, but like, yeah, I mean, I guess you do. You're never gonna level up at much fortune in a Pirate Aggro deck, so you always just send it. I mean, it's kind of unnecessary, but you could just attack with a 2, I think, but it's not much of a difference. You're not gonna really level her up. You might want to keep her alive just for like a fervor or something later, though, to be honest. But yeah, I'm probably just attacking with it this turn, and you have to block anyways. But again, then you'd be able to fervor, so maybe it is better to not attack with it. But it isn't like the worst thing in the world. I think out of my options right now, the best thing to do is to Desert Naturalist, because this is like okay, but he could go wide. Azhir is the same thing. I can't do multiple plays this turn, and so they're all kind of weak plays. But if I play Desert Naturalist onto this, then I get a huge board. I really can't be taking damage. I think it's always Desert Naturalist. If he wants to take 10 by blocking this one, I think I'm down. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Also, he left the Fearsome blocker alive, which is interesting because that might actually be able to help me get some damage in later. Because none of these can block Fearsome so far. You can't decimate anymore, which is good. Okay. Honestly, it might just be another Ray of Negation. Like, it's kind of weird and not really necessary. But what's it called? Yeah, just stopping burn is all I pretty much think I have to do right now. So it's lethal unless he blocks. And anything he blocks, he'll lose his little crack shot. And then we have a Ray of Negation for his Decimate, which would have to be like a Decimate this turn. Could be another Fervor. But if he Fervors, he can't also Decimate this turn. Yep. I think we probably disable that. If his other cards are 2 double Decimate, then technically we would have rather oh, we're good. We can also stop that from doing damage with our Hourglass.
Who's gonna get in my way?
Don't touch it.
I mean, I can't really see how we lose anyways though, but might as well.
We share the water.
He probably goes for Decimate, and we say no to that as well. Boom. And GG. Nice. We actually, dude, Shurima used to get destroyed by Aggro. Like, destroyed. It was so slow.
Our legacy is eternal.
But I mean, that felt easy. I don't know if he just drew bad or what really happened, but that felt so easy. Another Aphelios Viktor. I think I choked against this deck last time. I don't remember if I beat it or not. I think Ancient Hourglass is good because they run Thermos. I'm down for this because it draws me another champion. Yeah, I think I'm kind of down for all this. Friggin' Zinky. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I choked last time because he played a Ballistic bot, and I sand, whatever it is, quick sanded the first really big unit he ambushed, but then he ambushed another one later, and yeah, it was whack. but I will not let it happen again.
Night.
It will not be so easy. I already have a quicksand, I guess. This is a landmark he can actually play around. This one he can't as easy. It's also a worse unit. I think this is like, since it's like a guaranteed landmark that he will eventually have to play a unit for. It's kind of good. It also makes it awkward for him to play. Should I be playing Azhir first here? Then he could just like thermo me. I think I play Rockhopper first.
Sands beneath me, and
He could thermo me. You could also just play Aphelios, and then what am I supposed to do with my attack? Like, it's kind of whack.
you got caught.
Yeah, pass.
Their scent travels on the night air.
We did have Aphelios, but he didn't want it to get dragged because of the roiling sands.
My light, the stronger your shadow.
Now you can play this, because this can trade with Aphelios. Right? Yeah.
We live in hallowed times.
Okay. Some big stats. Sure. Kind of annoying that he can deal 3 for 2 every turn if he wanted to. Actually, I don't know how Aphelios works. Maybe he can't. Okay.
Minari, rise!
I will run you over. Oh dear.
This will stop him from playing Viktor. I mean, he doesn't want to play these moon weapons though. He doesn't really want to play Viktor, right? Okay. We get to play Azir. Get protection from whatever he wants to do.
Sunlight guide you, my brethren.
It's kind of crazy the moon weapons being 2 now. Like, he can actually stop this from attacking. It'd actually be kind of annoying. I think I need this Sand Soldier. And I don't really want to attack with this because then he can attack with Aphelios next turn. Even though I'm making Azir a little bit weak, I think it's technically worth. Yep, so again, we kind of made his turns awkward with the Rolling Sands, I think. Maybe we didn't play him at the best of times, but definitely made it more awkward for him. Or it could. Stunning that, huh? We ever deny that?
Doubt is heavy on their minds.
Oh, I just like snap grabbed that. Maybe I shouldn't have. I just figured like it would be really good to have the spell shields. You got faded. But his hex cards don't work on faded, right? Yeah. They should probably make it so it works with faded, since faded's a thing now. Like, make it so you have to like target him instead of just granting Viktor. Because now like the keyword's kind of not good. I mean, it's gonna work with like gem. That's about it. Sure.
My board.
Believe, Aphelios.
You dare!
A lot of damage to take. A lot of damage to take. Aphelios is pretty good, huh? That is pretty interesting.
From the desert.
So this will just get destroyed and level up. And the next unit we play will level up Azhir. And even just protecting Azhir.
Genius in action.
Yeah, these are created cards as well, huh? For
A crescent
Aphelios.
opens before us.
Kinda crazy. Okay, well,
Worries fall from us like water.
Azhir's leveled.
People, what you have seen today.
This will get destroyed. And we just need to play a Hourglass then this turn.
Genius.
Come drink.
I want him to have a bunch of like shitty units alive when Xerath levels.
Have faith.
Another breed. We must improve. We must evolve.
So honestly, I could try to stop that, but if he can destroy, if he can stop it with something else, then that's very bad for me. I think I have to just let him do that.
See as I see. If you can only feel one thing, Fel, let it be my light.
Cause he could what do you think he's running? This will stop being stunned next turn, so I don't think I want to get rid of that. I probably want to get rid of this dude. We have a quicksand for Viktor next turn. Oh, you can see the movie. Dude, literally 100% of the time I've fucking leveled these up, I've won. Dude. Oh wait! No, I'm drawing shrooms. He's too smart.
Bear witness to the only true ascended.
7-11. Pretty decent stats.
Come, my
Dude, there's just so many cutscenes. Oh, the peepo. And they have spell shields. What is he gonna do? I could lose this technically, but like it would be pretty hard. Because I'm just gonna wait until he invests as much as he can into this Viktor, and then I just quicksand it. I have to save up right, and I have to save up quicksand. So I have to save. I can only spend 3 mana, so I can do this, right? Although I just draw shrooms. I don't know if it's even necessary.
The sun disk has risen, and with it.
Oh, no, we got rid of the shrooms, right? Yeah, because we got the new deck. We got rid of the shroomy old deck. The old fungusy old deck.
Daylight star will rule the skies.
That's kind of scary, actually. Oh no, we can get rid of 2 things, right?
another brilliant design.
This quicksand now splits into 2. Oh, he's not even gonna use that. Huh. Well, okay. They don't have any rallies or anything in their deck, right? Anything weird? I've never played against Aphelios or Viktor. Azir gives me a 5-2, so I don't really need to play these, but I mean, maybe the draw is just good. I don't think I can get burned from 6, right? I think I'm fine to play this. Okay. Sorry. People came to my house. Okay. Oh, they just surrendered. Oh no. Okay, I roped him because something. Oh. I was gonna win anyways next turn attack, but some people came to my house and then I had to like not pay attention to the game, and then I just roped him and he's like, I'm out of here. He has god cards. Ah, more Bandle tree. Okay, down to predict, and that's a predict actually as well, and down to skip these. I want to look for my removal. Oh, I got them. I can destroy Bandle tree now. Okay, nice. My 2 mulligans were perfect. I don't even need to predict. Now I can predict into other stuff like my champions and stuff. Do I skip these or do I go like this, which is like a champion guaranteed? If I'm just looking for champions, I'd probably just take that, right? I don't think I'm too worried about my damage. I mean, it's kind of scary because Poppy can put a lot of pressure on, but I think it's not that big of a deal. This is really good for blocking. I don't need more of these, do we? Nah. Honestly, Quicksand is so much better now because it also stops against wider boards. Really cool. I might as well attack. You can't kill it right now with this turn with a spell. This makes us take less damage next turn, unless he like kills us with a spell now. If he like plays a unit and like blocks it, kind of monka, but nice. Oh, he can't play Bandle tree yet. I think we just play this, see what he plays down. If he plays anything like big, no, okay. So we'll just do something like this. You can trade with one thing. And like honestly, against a lot of the time against Bandle tree, you don't actually want to give them space because they have so many units. But I mean, we have so many slots on our board as well because of landmarks and stuff like that, that we actually kind of need the space as well. So yeah. Honestly, I'd really like Soothsayer. Kinda sucks to get rid of that, but I mean, we have another one at least as backup.
All of this is ours.
Yes, we got our champions. Because it's Noxus though, it's kind of hard not to play them right now. I think I play this. It'd be kind of hard for him to get rid of it. He wants to save Scorch for that. And I honestly can't stop him from scorching that. Which sucks. But if it's just like this, that's fine. Because all we're trying to do is get
Who's with me? I turn it like so.
I guess we just put the pressure on, but we're down for a lot of these units to die. Yeah, we want to just... We still want the summon for Azhir. We have protection as well. I don't think he ever goes for a Scorch on this. It'll have to be like a combination of like double block or something, and then in that case we can just Ancient Hourglass.
This requires my largest official hat.
We want to get this counting down faster so we can level up Xerath. Also, what's funny is like playing this gives it another trigger now. Like Ancient Hourglassing, he used Scorched on it. Wow, instead of my actual landmark. That's funny. Does that mean he has 2 of them? If he doesn't have 2 Scorched like in his hand, he might make a huge misplay.
I have risen, and with me, Shurima.
So yeah, if he can't get rid of this thing like right now this turn, I level up my Xerath.
We made it.
No.
Yay. But our stuff didn't.
Fuck. It's so annoying. Ah. I should just skip. He had double fucking. He got it off Mayor. Like, I almost would rather him get rid of this. I mean, maybe not because of Bandle tree, but like, I don't think he's that close. I don't think he's even played House Spider, and so we could have just like played, we could have just played our Xerath and then this one, like next turn basically. Oh, Soothsayer is kind of huge.
Wash away all the troubles.
Kind of huge.
Things we do for a little insight.
And he's getting so much fucking, so many regions. He just cost, that costs 2 mana. Oh, because the double mayors. I don't really want to let him keep stalling, but like, what can I really do? Like, this just keeps getting refilled. Huh. Yeah, getting rid of my Xerath with the double loops was like really bad. It's pretty good. We do have an answer to his. Oh my god. Really? He's using Yordle and Arms in Bandle tree? That's so toxic. Holy shit. Actually so toxic. What the hell? I actually can't believe that. That is this like a thing now? I haven't played in a while, but is that an actual thing? That is like the most toxic shit I've ever seen. Must have just like killed something. I mean, I don't. He has another Yordle in Arms. We get punished, but I mean, killing a Mayor just lets him play another unit. This is so weird. Like, I don't really want to give him board space. I want to wait till he plays the tree and then just kill it. There we go. Nice.
The order is given.
Boom. So every time so far where I've done this, I've won the game. So let's see if it holds true. Doesn't seem like the best spot we're in right now. But let's see if we can outvalue them. Let's see if we can outvalue Bandle City. Honestly, the way we might win might be have to be this landmark. Because it lets every enemy have vulnerable, and we get to rally every turn. So that's how we can start putting a lot of pressure on top of Xerath killing things. It's only at 7. I might just let it rock and play this. He wants to kill this maybe. I don't know why you take off the spell shield. Yeah, I mean, I can always kill that later. I mean, maybe I'm supposed to just kill it right now. And I'll let him get that trigger in case he... maybe we're supposed to take advantage of this as well by playing better things. Does it really matter though? Kind of. So we can do this.
Come drink.
Victory awaits.
Oh, nice. I didn't realize he's so low on health. What the hell? I mean, he can probably actually kill this though. Maybe we should have put like a Xerath there because it's not weak. Oh, he's gonna have a stun regardless. Okay. So. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You shouldn't be able to win, right? You have a rally next turn with everything. Dude, every time you level these up, you win the game. And it's so easy to level them up. Just 4 landmarks for Xerath. But now you just need 13 triggers, but it also counts landmarks. You already get 1 for free with the Sun Disc. So many of your units give you ones for free, like this one's for free. What is he trying to draw? He's only at 7. Like, I think he's just screwed. We have a free trigger. Play and round start. I like this. I want to play this thing. Oh, actually, I'm trolling. What if I can't kill the landmark now? If he plays 3 regions now, then I'm trolling. Okay.
Are you ready? Let's take it for a spin.
Please, dude. Oh, thank God. If he actually just won that round, I'd have been so salty. Oh my God. Oh my God, I've been so salty. Holy shit. I shouldn't have tapped under 4 mana. Be able to destroy Bandle Tree. Holy shit. That was a big mistake though. I mean, I just want to see this card. Cause I like the idea of like, round and the strongest enemy and I strike each other. Like, cause I would kill one thing, plus Xerath would be killing one other thing. And so I just guarantee have an extra like thing to push damage through. I don't really care, right? So
Ease your worries.
The order is given.
eh. Nice. And I mean, we have a way to kill his Bandle Tree if he does stop that attack somehow. That was a bit scary though, that last turn. If he had all the triggers and he was smart enough to save them and hope that I tapped under 4 mana, that would have been so annoying.